So, what are the advantages of the WTA and ATP forehands? ATP forehand, big advantage is you get the racket back quickly and into contact quickly. And the reason for this is that you do not have a very long swing, especially of your hand, your right hand. So if you're right hand, that is, of course. So your right hand, watch the right hand. See, the right hand is not moving much. It's this little tight loop out and over. So that makes it quick to contact. Part of what makes it quick to contact is that when you do this, the racket inertia throwing back tugs on your tendons in your arm and stretches them. And there's what's called the stretch shorten cycle. Once they've stretched, they want to shorten. They tend to shorten. So as you throw the racket forward, you get that stretch here because the racket's going back, the hand's going forward, helping with the stretch. As soon as then the racket then starts catching up with the hand, you get the short. So the tendon short and pull the racket forward. So you get extra power from that, free power. You're not having to do muscle action. You're not muscling it. It's you getting like that. WTA, they get their power, and instead of getting their power from this, from the tendon stretch, throwing it into the contact, they get their power from a longer swing and a continuous, like that. It's a little slower to contact. Of course, if you play people that don't hit the ball super hard, WTA forehand is certainly beautiful. It's great. If you play somebody who hits the ball really, really hard and you have no time to get it, then ATP might be your best choice. The other thing that occurs is there's a stretch shorten cycle happening in your shoulder. When you take the racket back like this, that shoulder turn stretches the shoulder tendons like this, and then when the racket swings forward, that shorten cycle then tends to cause the racket to tip and up and over, which is perfect for the fact that you're going to be hitting the windshield. So that helps that happen quickly and gives you lots of topspin. That's the advantage there. I think that the WTA forehand's a bit easier on the body, a little simpler, a little smoother, less stress on it. There's not so much stretch shorten cycle going on. There is some, because when you get back to here and you drop it down and then you start your hand forward, there's some stretch shorten cycle there, but not as much with the ATP. So you don't get so much power there, you get more of the power from long swing.